How to stay confident when someone tries to humiliate you. Have you ever been in a room where laughter suddenly filled the air, and only later did you realize the joke was about you? Everyone laughed. Someone made a comment that cut deep, and you smiled, pretending it did not hurt. In that moment, your throat tightened, your heart raced. You wanted to disappear. But you stayed quiet, telling yourself it was nothing. I remember a moment like that, a small gathering. A friend made a comment about my accent. It was meant to be funny, but it stung. I smiled. I said nothing. Later, at home, I replayed it again and again, hearing the same laughter echo in my mind. That kind of silence is heavy. It follows you. It grows. You are not alone. I have been there too. This is Learn English Listening. I am Lydia. And here we learn English through real emotions, real stories, and real courage. Because language is not just words, it is self-respect. Tell me, have you ever been in a moment like that? A moment when someone's words made you small? Write yes or no in the comments. I will be reading them. Today, I want to help you find a new way to react, a way to stay calm when someone tries to humiliate you. Together, we will learn English phrases that give you quiet power, because the way you respond can change not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. The moment of silence does not have to be shame. It can be strength waiting to speak. When I started my first job abroad, I was excited. My English was not perfect, but I wanted to prove myself. During a team meeting, I mispronounced one word. It sounded funny. Everyone laughed. I smiled, pretending to join in. My manager moved on quickly. The moment ended for them, but not for me. That evening, I walked home replaying every second. The sound of laughter repeated in my head. The more I remembered it, the smaller I felt. I asked myself why I had not said anything. I told myself it was better to stay quiet, safe, polite. But silence can be dangerous. It teaches others that it is fine to cross your boundaries. Silence feels safe at first. It keeps you from conflict, but later it turns into self-doubt. You start believing that maybe they were right, maybe you are not good enough. And that belief hurts more than the joke itself. Have you ever stayed silent just to avoid conflict, and then later wished you had spoken up? Many of us have. We were taught that being nice means being quiet, but true respect does not grow from fear, it grows from presence. That day, I realized something important. The real pain was not what they said. It was what I did not say to defend myself. My silence became the echo of their laughter. Learning to speak up does not start with shouting. It starts with peace, with the calm that lets you think before you react. In the next part, I will share the hidden key that helped me turn those moments of embarrassment into quiet confidence. The secret is simple. Do not fight noise with noise. Respond. Do not react. When someone mocks you, the first thing to remember is this phrase. To keep your cool, it means to stay calm even when someone tries to upset you. Imagine someone says, "Your English sounds strange." You smile and answer, "I am still learning," and that is something to be proud of. You keep your cool. You keep your power. The second phrase is to turn the tables. It means to reverse the situation with confidence. If someone asks, "How can you think like that?" you can respond gently, "That is an interesting question. What makes you think differently?" Suddenly, they are the ones explaining. You are leading the conversation. The third phrase is to rise above it. This means not lowering yourself to the same level as the insult. You might say, I hear your opinion. Thank you for sharing. And then move on. You rise above it. Because not every battle deserves your energy. These phrases are not just English, they are emotional tools. They remind you that calmness is not weakness, it is wisdom. If you could go back to one moment when someone hurt you with words, what would you say now? What would you do differently? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your story. Every calm reply is a quiet revolution. Each time you choose peace over anger, you are teaching the world how to speak to you. The day I stopped explaining myself, everything changed. For a long time, I thought respect came from proving that I was right. I explained. I justified. I apologized for things that did not need apologies. But the truth is simple. When you stop defending yourself, you start defining yourself. The first phrase I want you to remember today is to stand your ground. It means to hold your position firmly, even when others try to shake it. You can say, I understand your point, but I will stand by mine. You are not being rude. You are being clear. You are letting the other person know that you respect them, but you also respect yourself. The second phrase is to speak with grace. It means to respond with calm confidence, not anger. Someone may insult you, question you, or try to humiliate you. You look at them and say, I wish you well. Then you turn and continue what you were doing. That moment, that quiet grace, is more powerful than 1,000 loud arguments. Power does not come from shouting. It comes from knowing you do not have to. It comes from control, from understanding that calmness is your greatest strength. Think of the ocean. On the surface, it may look still, but underneath lies immense force. You can be like that too. Calm on the outside, steady on the inside. If you could change one habit this week, would you rather react less or speak with more grace? Write it in the comments. I want to see what path you choose. When calm becomes your way of living, people start to notice. They listen, not because they fear you, but because they respect you. Learning English and learning confidence are not two different journeys. They are the same. Both require patience, practice, and courage to begin again after mistakes. Imagine a calm lake after heavy rain. The water reflects the storm above, but it does not become the storm. That is the kind of strength we learn with time. Quiet, steady, and clear. Every time you hold your tongue before reacting, you are training an emotional muscle. Every time you choose peace, you are becoming stronger. Maybe you did not speak up last time. Maybe you froze. That is all right. You were learning. You were trying to protect yourself. Forgive that version of you. It did the best it could. Now you know better. You can still stay kind, but you no longer need to stay silent. What moment are you ready to forgive yourself for? Maybe a time when you stayed quiet. Maybe a time when you let someone make you feel small. Write it in the comments. Your honesty might help someone else heal too. Peace is not silence. Peace is the sound of strength returning. Every word you say can build a bridge or a wall. The choice is always yours. You cannot control what people say, but you can control how you answer. You can let words wound you, or you can let them teach you calmness. Every insult can become a mirror, showing you how far you have grown. Right now, you stand between silence and confidence. Which one will you choose next time? If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs courage today. Maybe this is the voice they need to hear. And if you want to keep learning English and growing stronger inside, subscribe to Learn English Listening. Here, every word you learn becomes a piece of your strength. Every story you hear becomes a reason to keep going. Take a deep breath. Let this moment settle. You are ready now